What's up, guys? George back again to do another update. This one's for April 11th, 2014. It's been about a month since I did my update, my last update. Haven't really gotten that much stuff. Just kind of been, um, going through stuff that I had sitting around here and finally listened to and cataloging it and that kind of thing. But I did pick up a few things. I picked up a bunch of books too over the last month or so. A couple things that were on sale at work, and then a couple things from Amazon. First up, Big Star book, The Story of Rock's Forgotten Band. Pretty killer. It's a UK only book. There's no US printing of this. If you're into Big Star, it's a pretty killer book. Nice thick book. We actually have it really cheap at oldies.com. It's like $5 or something like that. I think it came out in 07? 04. So it's 10 years old. That's pretty good. If you like Big Star, definitely check that out. I got this at work as a like a sample. We don't carry this, but somebody sent, I guess the publishing company sent it in, and it's Fade to Black. And it's hard rock cover art through the Vinyl Age, it says. And the foreword is written by Martin Popoff. This is really killer. It's all album covers and the stories behind the album covers, and kind of a almost leather feel to the cover. It's 275 pages. I believe it goes from 1965 to 1990. So, pretty killer book. Nice hardbound book. I did research this. Amazon has it for like $20 right now on sale. I think this came out last year, the year before. I never saw it again, and a buddy of mine at work that does the books, he always gives me the samples if we're not going to, I don't think we're going to carry this, but, so that was cool to get that. It's really nice. And also I picked up from Amazon, since Kiss was being inducted this week to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, which is kind of a joke, but picked up the new book, Nothing to Lose, from Ken Sharp, Paul Stanley, and Gene Simmons. This pretty much documents the band from 1972 to 1975. I just got these, so I'll probably be reading these over the next week or so. But I waited for this one to come out, and I ordered them both together, and that's Paul Stanley's first autobiography, A Life Exposed, Face the Music, A Life Exposed. So I'm really curious to read this. It's cool though. That's the outer jacket. If you take the jacket off, it says it's, you don't really see any nowadays. It's usually just plain. But I've been reading snippets from this thing. I don't know how truthful a lot of this is. He seems to take shots at Ace and Peter, of course. But I'll be curious to read that, see what that's all about. I've read the other 3 books. Gene's was just ridiculous. I don't even think I got through that one. Ace's was pretty good. It was kind of just him telling stories. I know he has a new book coming out next year with more stories, but Peter's was really good too, although it made him sound like a whiny old man on some of it. But alright, on to the vinyl. First up, I picked up this definitive double album, Backtracking by the Kinks. This is I think a UK only gatefold. This thing was like near mint. I don't think the LPs were ever played, but really killer. I think it's yeah, it's everything from it's like best of from 1965 to 85, so it's like a 20-year best of. Pick that up. Pretty killer though. Really nice sound on it. We got that. Picked up the first pressing of The Genius Sings the Blues. Ray Charles. I believe this is the mono. Yeah, it's the mono pressing. Really good bluesy record. Got a glare, but killer. I was happy to find this for cheap. I got a lot of old Ray Charles stuff. Next up is the Friday Music reissue of Burn from Deep Purple. I got this cheap too, used. So I decided to pull the trigger on that. I've been using these new resealable bags from Bags Unlimited. I get them pretty cheap through work. They're really shiny. They're showing kind of a glare on here, but they make the album covers really pop too. Next up, a Philly band from the early 80s, punk band. That's Sick Kids. They had a bunch of 7-inches out back in the early mid 80s. And then Rave Up Records out of Australia, I think, or out of Italy. Got a bunch of their stuff together and put it on one album. This is now out of print. You might be able to find this on eBay or Discogs or something. But I was happy to get this. I've been wanting this for a little while since I read about it. But pretty killer. Next up is the Chess Records reissue of his Greatest Sides, Volume 1 from Bo Diddley. I just got this yesterday. I think this is a 1988 reissue. 84 reissue. So I was happy to find this. This is basically a best of his first 2 albums on Chess. So really killer. Next up is another punk band from, I think, Sweden or Germany. Rip Off Records, and that's the Kidnappers. I just got, this is called Neon Signs. I just got this from Deadbeat Records this week. It was the first time I didn't get the bonus, like, free LP or CD. So out of all those times, I always got a free one, so I can't complain. I'm just saying. But really killer record. Kind of pop punk, kind of Ramonesy maybe, but pretty good. I found this Sun Records stereo copy of Johnny Cash and the Texas 2, the Singing Storyteller. I think this is a reissue. I just don't know what year. There's no year, but I have, I think it's a reissue. But really cool. I like early Cash and late Cash. I found a first pressing mono of the Beatles' second album. That's in absolutely near mint condition. I had one that was beat. This is the first press. I did some research on it. Beautiful shape. Even the cover's decent, really good shape. But really, really awesome. Sounds amazing too. Alright. Sorry about that. So yeah, again, near mint, beautiful shape, sounds amazing. Happy to find this. My Beatles collection now. I'm trying to get all the first pressing US. I think I'm pretty much there. But next up, I got the reissue, since the original is so fucking hard to find. It's so expensive. is Muddy Waters at Newport, 1960. This was reissued in last year by Dulcis, which I think I showed another Howlin' Wolf on Dulcis last time. Shady Dog just got these in. They have another Howling Wolf that I'll probably pick up this weekend. I can't get these at work anymore. Our distributor at work stopped carrying the import stuff, really. The more obscure import stuff, but really killer. Sounds wonderful. It's really, really great record. Love this album. I had it on CD, but I wanted it on vinyl. So, you know, for what it is, I think the list on these are like 22, which ain't bad for a UK pressing, but really cool. This came into Shady Dog as well, and it's, I believe it's either first or second pressing of We're the Meatmen and You Suck Meatmen album. Basically, it takes the Blood Sausage EP and the live stuff. The Blood Sausage EP on side A, and the live stuff on side B. But always cool to add some Meatmen to your collection. This I found dirt cheap too. I was never really a big fan of the band, but I heard this one song come on here, and that's The Hives. I like that song. So I found this for like $4. It's like Dead Mint, so I haven't listened to the rest of the album yet. I've been listening to a ton of other shit that I've gotten over the past couple months that I either showed and was filing away. So these will be ending up in that box, you know, in the to be filed or to be listened to box. Next up, I found another decent copy of Desolation Boulevard from the Suite. Mine was just okay. I would say like a very good plus. This is probably like mint minus, maybe the vinyl anyway. Really, really killer album. I love mid-70s Suite, especially when they started writing their own shit. The Chapman and Chin stuff that was written for them was good, bubblegummy, but once they started writing their own shit and got real heavy, man, that's what I liked about them. But this is a great record. Definitely check that out. Bang Records released, which is kind of like an early Neil Diamond best of, called Shiloh. And this has everything like Kentucky Woman, Girl You'll Be a Woman Soon, Monday Monday, Cherry Cherry, Solitary Man, I'm a Believer, Red Red Wine. Really killer old Neil Diamond. So that's cool. And it's, you know, it's kind of hard to find the album with, because it's like connected dots on the front, but somebody didn't connect the dots. But so that was in the dollar bin. Found the Who live at Leeds on Decca. Has everything in it, all the inserts in it, but the poster. So I got this pretty cheap. It's in near, I would say, excellent plus condition. The vinyl. There's one little scuff on it that you can't hear when you play it, but so that was cool to get it with all the inserts in it. I'm not familiar with it. Came with a bunch of inserts, like record label stuff, and just a bunch of weird inserts. Really cool though. Like this one's like a chord act, and like a letter, and the only thing that's missing is a poster. Box office note. It's pretty cool. I have another copy of this with the poster, but I figured this was cheap enough without, that I can just grab another one. Pretty killer. Next up, I found this Johnny Winters Austin, Texas LP. This one, the cover's beat, kind of. It's got a bunch of you know, like weird cuts on it and shit. But the vinyl was in really good shape, so I like Johnny Winter. So I never had this, so I picked this up. 70s blues, hard rock type shit, really cool. And the last LP I picked up, I was debating on getting some of the Kiss reissues until I saw the list price on it and my cost on it. So needless to say, I didn't order any of them. I'll probably pick up the ones that have never been issued on LP before, like Psycho Circus and Carnival of Souls and Alive, the Millennium concert. But that's it. I'm not paying those kind of prices for just for 180 gram reissue. However, I was doing research. I went on to Amazon DE, which is the German Amazon, and I found 180 gram vinyl of Alive, reissue from 2008, and this is beautiful. I picked it up, and it's less than the list price for the U.S. reissue for Alive is $50. I got this for $27, and I guarantee it sounds exactly the same. And that's the Kiss Alive German with the alternate S's. Super heavy, thick cardboard stock covers. 180 gram vinyl, beautiful vinyl. It's got the booklet in it that came in the original Alive. Those are also alternate S's on that. Dog puking, burping. So I was happy to get this for half the price of the friggin' US one, and I got it, and that's with shipping from Germany. Like I said, it's 2008 reissue. It's made to look pretty much like the original pressing with the Casablanca and Rocksteady production. Really killer. There's something about the alternate S's that intrigues me. I really like the backwards E's, if you want to call them that. But I've been trying to get all the Kiss records with the alternate S's on it as well. But really killer. I would suggest if you want to get Alive as the reissue campaign, track this one down, the German one. Go to Amazon.de. Fucking killer. Lastly, I got 3 CDs. I got a new band. Well, I guess I guess they're not a new band, but their new album, Motor Jesus, Electric Revelation. Billy at MVD sent me this. Thanks again, Billy, if you're watching this. Really killer. I did open this. It's open. Really killer, like German hard rock. I have their I think their first 2 albums. I think they were called the Shitheads at one point, early in their career, and then they changed their name to Motor Jesus. But definitely check this out. It is a U.S. release for cheap, like $10 list, something like that. Really killer. Greeno's been showing the Urchin LPs, the Adrian Smith band that was on the Hard Rock Records, or what are they called? High Roller Records. So it intrigued me to search out some of their stuff. I did find Get Up and Get Out on Amazon for really cheap on CD. Because the vinyl I couldn't find, and if I do, when I found it, it was way expensive. Because I guess they're out of print now. But so I picked it up on CD. Killer 70s hard rock. They have the first album called High Roller that I just ordered from Amazon for $11 brand new. So that should be here any day. But figured I'd just get them on CD. I've been getting a lot of CDs lately. Cheap ones. But definitely check out Urchin if you haven't. Adrian Smith plays guitar and sings on it. I think it's from like 75, 76, somewhere in there. And lastly, another Kiss title, Kill and Destroy, bootleg. 1975 studio outtakes and demos on the Godfather Records. Basically, it's got all unreleased demos on here. Some of them sound great. Some of them sound just okay. Most of them sound pretty good. There's not like, they're not real muddy or anything like that, but some interesting things on here like Burning Up with Fever, a demo, Rock and Roll All Night, which I couldn't care less if I heard that song again. Mistake, which is unreleased from them. Paul's version of God of Thunder, where he sings it. Really, really cool shit. There's 19 songs on here. I don't know if it'll focus on the track listing, but some really bizarre stuff on here. But found that for cheap on eBay. So I know usually the Godfather titles go for like 40, 50 bucks. I got this for 20. So I usually pick up a lot of the Kiss stuff from Godfather, because they do, they'll remaster it as best they can. There was a new one that just popped, 2 new ones that just popped up. Oh, one Kiss, one AC/DC, an AC/DC show from December 31st, 1974, radio broadcast. It's like 5 songs with Peter Clack on drums and Colin Burgess, I think, on bass, something like that. I just got that one as a download, and it's amazing. They played shit that they haven't played since. Soul Stripper, Show Business, She's Got Balls. It's a fucking amazing show. 5-song live thing. And a Kiss rehearsal from 1973 that blew me away. It sounds pretty good. That was another download, but hopefully I think there's a silver disc of that floating around. But anyway, that's it for now. I'll be hitting up a few shops over the next couple weeks, so I'm going to a record convention this weekend, so I'll probably do another video next week to show what I got. Princeton Run probably coming up soon, but other than that, everything's going good. Just got over the flu not too long ago. That sucked. I also picked up a spin clean at work, so I've been using that to clean records. Suggested if you don't want to pay the big bucks for the vacuum machines, but it's been working really well. I made my own cleaning solution, so that's easy to do, but I definitely suggest a spin clean. Anyway, that's it. Picked up a bunch of new subscribers. Thanks again for subscribing. I want to thank everybody for watching, and I'll talk to y'all real soon. Peace.